channel. Today's video is a very special video. I am so excited, but I'm going to be showing you my full skincare routine, and I have a lot to say, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I just first want to start out by saying that I am no expert, I am no dermatologist. I am just strictly showing you this because it's taken me about a year and a half to get it right, and I know it can always improve, it can always change, but I have been loving what I've been using recently. I will say that I do have pretty dry skin, especially in these winter months. I am in my early 20s, and my main skin issue is hyperpigmentation from past acne. I am on acne medication right now, so that kind of requires me to use a little bit simpler of products, but like I said, this has been working great for me and I wanted to share it with you. For me right now, the skincare routine is all about keeping the skin clean, healthy, and it's more aimed at prevention. Because I am in my early 20s, I don't have anything right now that I'm looking to change or really improve. I'm just wanting to keep my skin the best for as long as possible. You also know your skin the best, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that what works for me is going to work for you too, so please make sure to just take out the products that you don't feel fit your skin or your needs and just replace them. But like I said, I think this is going to be very helpful for a lot of people, so let's go ahead and jump into what I use. So the first thing that I use that I feel like is really important is a makeup remover, in my case the towelettes. These are super handy and easy to use. These in particular are the Aveeno Ultra Calming ones, but I will admit that I typically use these simple cleansing cloths. You know, us beauty girls are always trying something new. These leave a little bit more residue than these simple ones, but just in any case, a makeup removing towelette does wonders. I just used to really just take my Clarisonic, which you'll see in a second, and cleanse my face, not removing my makeup first. And once I realized, I don't know who I saw do this, but they took their makeup off first with these, and it gets your skin so much cleaner, I promise. So this is a very important step for me, and hopefully for you too. So step number 2, and one that I think is very important, is cleansing your skin once you get all of your makeup off. And one brand in particular has just taken over my skincare routine, and that is CeraVe, and this in particular is their Hydrating Cleanser. So I cannot rave about this stuff enough. I've mentioned it countless times on this channel. It's absolutely amazing. I think I tried it about a year ago and fell in love instantly. It's one of the only cleansers that I've used that does not leave my skin feeling dry. I've tried so many, ones that say they're hydrating, ones that say they're full of moisture, and they just don't cut it. So this one is awesome. First of all, and second of all, I guess, is that it has a pump, comes in this giant container because I'm not running out to the store every month to pick up a new one, but this just says it helps repair, restore protective skin barriers, and it's developed by dermatologists and everything, so I cannot say enough good things about this. Please make sure to stay to the end because I'm going to have a whole separate video where you might get the chance to win some amazing products. So yes, after that little rave section that just went on there, I just take about a pump and a half of that product and put it on my Clarisonic Pro. Now, I do know these are pricey, I do know you hear about them all of the time, but I really cannot say enough good things about this as well. I must admit that I got mine very discounted because I do have a family member that works at a very high-end department store, and I don't know honestly if I could say that I would pay full price for something like this. I actually need to get a new one this Christmas because of this one, I swear, is on its last leg. It sounds crazy when I use it, but I still do because I love it so much. So if you haven't heard of the Clarisonic, I would honestly just encourage you to go out and look at a video, just because I'm sure there's tons out there by now. I've had mine for about 3 years and I absolutely love it. I use it every single day. But yeah, like I said in the intro, it's all just about keeping my skin healthy, which is why I use this baby, because it's supposed to, I think, get your skin 5 times cleaner than if you just use your hands. So that's very important to me. It feels really nice, and I do think it's kept my skin in great condition as I've used it. So after cleansing, I do one of 2 things. Now, I am on Retin-A, which I'll get into in a second, so that kind of requires me to not do a whole lot more to my skin after I cleanse it, but I will say that if my skin is feeling extra dry, even in the winter I'll get dry patches, I will pull out this product right here, and this is Argan oil. Now, I have been loving this stuff recently. I even mentioned it in the fall in love tag that I did just a little while ago, but I love this. Like I said, this does an amazing job, this cleanser right here, at really not drying out my skin, but sometimes I need a little bit more moisture even after using that cleanser. So what I go ahead and do is I just take about 3 to 4 drops of this in the fingertips of my hands, and I put that on the lower half of my face, and then I go ahead and take 1 more drop and put that on my forehead. And this just really takes away any of the dryness, any of the dry patches that I seem to get around my chin, and it makes makes my skin feel great without feeling too greasy. It really does a great job, and it is such an universal product. You can use it on your hair, you can use it on your body, you can use it pretty much anywhere, which is another thing that I love. But just for my skin, I found that it's amazing at really getting those dry areas moisturized, which I know a lot of us dry skin people out there deal with. So if you haven't tried that, I definitely would, because I've even put it on under my makeup thinking that things were going to slide around and everything, and it didn't. So this just really soaks into the skin, and especially at night, it just feels really nice to apply. So like I said, I only use that argan oil about 2 to 3 times a week, and on the days that I don't, I just wash my face and go about my night, because I have to let my skin dry for at least 30 minutes because I apply my Retin-A. Now on here it says Tretinoin creams, and that's just the generic brand name, but the one I use every night is the 0.025% one. I also have the next higher one that I use during the summer when my skin's not as dry, but for the winter I definitely turn to this. And this is a prescription. You do have to be prescribed this from your dermatologist, and that is how I got it. But I have really loved what it did for my skin. I originally got it because I did suffer from a lot of acne scarring and hyperpigmentation. I've been on it about a year, and they say that that's how long you have to be on it before you see really great results, and I must say that I have. I love this stuff. So if you're not familiar with Retin-A, I will say that my dermatologist told me that it's the topical version of Accutane, which was crazy because if you're not familiar, Accutane is a very strong acne medication that I actually almost went on. If you want me to do a whole video on my history with my medications for acne, you know, I'd be more than happy to do that. But what Retin-A typically is just a very high exfoliant, and what it does, it just sheds your skin cells very quickly wherever you put it, which is typically on your face. I do also apply this over the argan oil on the nights that I use that. I just make sure that I try to let my skin dry and absorb that argan oil for as long as I can before applying the Retin-A. And I have noticed that I do still feel the argan oil a little bit when I'm applying my Retin-A, but it doesn't do anything. I haven't noticed any difference in the potency or anything like that. So next up is taking care of that eye area, and I will say that an eye cream is the most recent addition to my skincare routine. I wasn't using it for a very long time. I think I really got into eye creams about a year ago, but I really think that it's very important, and the one that I've been using is the one from Benefit, and this is their It's Potent Eye Cream. First of all, the packaging is adorable, and second of all, it's a great texture. It's exactly what I look for in an eye product, and an eye cream specifically. It's very creamy, it's very light feeling, and all I do is just take a little bit of this on my ring finger, work it together, and then just apply this in a patting motion under the eyes. We want to use our ring fingers because those have the lightest touch on our skin, and I just love the way this feels going on. It's very moisturizing. If you're like me and suffer from dry patches of skin on your eyelids sometimes, this is amazing at fixing those. It just feels very great. I typically just use it at night. I've never used this in the morning, but tell me a great eye cream to use in the morning if you're into that, because I would love to find one that I really like. So the last and final thing that is part of my nightly skincare routine is this lash serum right here. I just apply this pretty much every night. I get a little bit lazy with it, but I will say that when I do apply it, I do see a big difference in my lashes, and I go into this a ton in my full review video that I did about 3 weeks ago on my channel, and I'll make sure to include the link to that right now, and if you're not seeing the annotation, it'll be down in the description box. But I really like the applicator. It's very easy to apply. It's just a curved applicator, as you can see, and I just apply this like mascara. And if you do apply this regularly for 3 months, you'll see great results, and I include the before and after picture over in that video, so please make sure to check it out. So you guys just heard the entire bulk of my skincare routine. I definitely do a lot more things at night, but now jumping into the 2 products that I use daily. Obviously, I use these products in the morning right after I wake up, and the first thing that I do is I wash my face with my hands this time. I don't use my Clarisonic, but I just break out this CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser again and wash my face for about 30 seconds, and the only point of doing that is just to get that Retin-A off of my skin that I applied the night before. So now introducing the second step to my morning skincare routine and the second CeraVe product you'll be seeing, and this is the AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Now keep in mind this is the AM one. They also have a PM one, but unfortunately since I do use the Retin-A, I don't get to use a moisturizer at night. So obviously I love a ton of things about this product, but I'll go ahead and point out a few in particular. First of all, the packaging is always amazing, but what I did want to include right here in little fine print, you probably can't see it from there, but this product contains SPF 30. And for me, finding SPF 30 in a facial moisturizer is very, very difficult. It's usually around SPF 15, but like I said, this whole skincare routine for me is about keeping my skin healthy, and SPF is a huge, huge part of that. But this product is also very, very creamy, and the scent I love. It just kind of smells very lightly of sunscreen, and that's one that I really like. But another thing that I love is this creates a great base for foundations. They don't even market this as a primer for your foundation as far as I know, but I really found that the way it melts into the skin, it really leaves your skin feeling soft. So if it's a normal day and I'm not, you know, doing anything crazy or having like a super long day, I don't feel the need to add another primer, and that's a huge plus. And I got one more thing to say about this product before letting you go, and that is the fact that 3 days a week I actually do not wear makeup during the day because I am watching my cousins and their toddlers, and I honestly don't see the point in wearing makeup over to my cousin's house. But another thing I love about this is I apply this even on those days, and this does not in the slightest make me look super shiny or greasy. It just does an amazing job at making my skin look healthy, and that is all I want. So there you go, guys. How are you feeling about this skincare routine? I'll just say it again that I feel like I finally found the perfect fit for me right now. This skincare routine covers all bases and definitely includes a lot of great products. So now on to the amazing giveaway information. This is going to be the biggest giveaway I have done yet on this channel, and it is going to be a ton of CeraVe products. This all just kind of stemmed out of me sending a lot of my videos where I'm just talking about their products to them on social media, and after that they told me to reach out if I needed anything. So when I had the idea of doing this skincare routine, I know I used a lot of their products, and I decided, you know what, why not just ask if I could do a little giveaway with them. So I went ahead and sent them an email, and they were more than generous. I swear, guys, I almost cried when I opened this box. They sent me over $150 worth of product to give away to you guys. But I did quickly want to send out a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to you, CeraVe, right now. Thank you so much for sending me these products because I know my subscribers are going to love them. But I did want to say, guys, that I'm going to include links all over the place right now because I'm going to have a separate giveaway video. So please make sure to go run over to that video right now because I'm so excited to be sharing it with you guys. It uploaded at the same exact time that this video did, so it should be all ready to go for you. So over there, I'm going to be telling you the prizes. There's going to be a first, second, and third place prize. I'm also going to be telling you how to enter and more about the line and the products that they sent me to give away to you guys. Please make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to go over to CeraVe's Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you can find them, and just give them a huge thank you for making this giveaway possible. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!